Two cars, two legends, but only one is the king of JDM. Most people know the legend, but very few know why this car became unstoppable. The Toyota Supra MK4 was not just fast, it was overbuilt in a way almost no modern car is today, and the reason is one engine, the Toyota 2JZ GTE. In the 1990s, Japan had a gentleman's agreement between manufacturers. Companies like Toyota, Nissan, and Honda agreed to limit power to 276 horsepower. Why? Because high-speed accidents were increasing. But here's the secret, many engines actually produced much more power than advertised, and the 2JZ GTE was one of them. Real output was closer to 320 horsepower. The Toyota 2JZ GTE is a 3-liter inline-6 twin-turbo engine. Factory specs: 3L displacement, twin sequential turbos, cast-iron block, forged crankshaft, 6 cylinders in line, stock power, 276 horsepower, official, 320 HP, real, but the most important number is engine strength. The block is so strong that it can handle 800 to 1000 horsepower without opening the engine, just turbo upgrades and fuel system changes. That's why tuners love it. Stock engine lifespan, 400,000 to 500,000 kilometers, yes, 500,000 kilometers if maintained properly. Why? Because the engine was massively over-engineered, thick cylinder walls, strong crankshaft, low factory boost pressure. This left huge room for tuning. The Supra uses sequential twin turbos. Meaning, small turbo works first, fast response, second turbo activates later, huge top-end power, result, no turbo lag, smooth power, massive acceleration, 400 RPM. The manual transmission is the legendary Get-Rag 160. This gearbox can handle 800 horsepower. Today these transmissions alone sell for $10,000 to $15,000. Buying price today, clean Supra 4 Malawian Kwachas, $80,000 to $150,000, rare models even higher, insurance, around $1,200 to $2,500 per year depending on country, fuel consumption, city, 14-16L in 100 kilometers, highway, 10-11L in 100 kilometers. Even legends have problems, common issues, old rubber hoses cracking, expensive original parts, rust in older imports, turbo wear on high-mileage cars, and one big problem, prices exploded, many owners are afraid to even drive them. The 2JZ became the king of tuning. Common builds, stage 1, is almost equal to 450 horsepower, single turbo conversion, is almost equal to 600 horsepower, fully built engine, 1000 horsepower, some drag Supras even reach 2000 horsepower. The Supra became famous worldwide thanks to The Fast and the Furious. The orange Supra driven by Brian O'Connor turned this car into a global icon. Nissan GTR, R34. The Nissan Skyline GTR R34 is one of the most legendary Japanese performance cars ever built. Produced between 1999 and 2002, the R34 gained worldwide fame thanks to its massive tuning potential, advanced technology, and its appearances in movies and racing games. Even more than 20 years later, the R34 remains one of the most desired JDM cars on the planet. Under the hood, the R34 GTR carries the legendary RB26 DETT engine. This 2.6-liter twin-turbocharged inline-6 was developed by Nissan specifically for high performance and motorsport. Officially, the engine was rated at 276 horsepower from the factory, but this number existed because of Japan's famous gentleman's agreement, where car manufacturers limited advertised power to 276 horsepower. In reality, many experts believe the RB26 produced closer to 320 horsepower in stock form. The RB26 quickly became famous for its incredible durability and tuning potential. With the right upgrades, the engine can easily reach 500 horsepower, 700 horsepower, even 1000 horsepower in extreme builds. Because of this, the R34 GTR became one of the most popular tuning platforms in the world. Even today, many drag cars and street builds still rely on the RB26. Another reason for the R34's legendary reputation is its advanced all-wheel drive system. The car uses a Tesla ETS Pro, Nissan's intelligent AWD technology. The system constantly monitors traction and automatically sends power to the wheels that need it most. During normal driving, the car behaves mostly like a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but during acceleration or cornering, power can be sent to the front wheels to improve grip and stability. The R34 GTR wasn't built just for straight-line speed, it was engineered for precision handling as well. The car features advanced multi-link suspension, an active rear differential, near-perfect chassis balance. Because of this setup, the R34 performs extremely well both on the street and on the racetrack. Many professional drivers have praised the car for its predictable and confidence-inspiring handling. One of the most unique features of the R34 GTR is its multifunction display. This screen shows real-time performance data such as turbo boost pressure, throttle position, oil temperature, lap timing. For a road car released in the late 1990s, this technology was incredibly advanced. The performance numbers for the R34 GTR were impressive for its time: 0 to 100 km per hour in about 4.9 seconds, top speed electronically limited to 250 km per hour. However, many modified versions easily exceed 300 km per hour. The Skyline GTR name has a long and successful history in motorsport. Earlier GTR models dominated touring car championships in Japan and Australia. Because of this dominance, the GTR earned the famous nickname, Godzilla. Australian journalists gave it this name because the car seemed to destroy the competition. The R34 became globally iconic after appearing in the movie Too Fast, Too Furious. Driven by Brian O'Connor, played by Paul Walker, the blue R34 quickly became one of the most recognizable cars in movie history. The car also appeared in many racing games, including the famous franchise Need for Speed. Because production numbers were limited, the R34 GTR has become extremely valuable. In recent years, prices have increased dramatically. Some rare versions now sell for $300,000, $400,000, or even more. Collectors now consider the R34 one of the greatest Japanese performance cars ever built. Even after more than 2 decades, the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 remains a powerful symbol of Japanese engineering and tuning culture. For many enthusiasts, the R34 represents the golden era of JDM performance. That's why the Toyota Supra MK4 and the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 were and always will be legends of the Japanese automotive industry. These aren't just fast cars, they represent an entire era of JDM performance, and even decades later, their names still command respect from car enthusiasts all around the world.